Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to the channel. I am so happy to have each and every one of you here in this reading for today. This is going to be an 11-11 reading, so we're going to pop into that portal and see what is in store for this energetic upgrade. That is what I'm hearing, energetic upgrade. So whatever you are trying to manifest right now, we're going to tap into the energy surrounding that. So before I jump into today's reading, I just want to remind you all that during the whole month of November, if you comment the word book, B-O-O-K, in any video, you are entered in this book giveaway, and I am giving away a free copy of my book, which is The Art of Expression. It was just released on Amazon last month. It is now available in 3 formats: ebook, paperback, and hardcover. You will be winning this paperback first edition. So this contest runs for the whole month of November, and you only need to type in 4 letters to enter. B-O-O-K. You can check out a free sample download of it in the Amazon link in the description. Good luck, and you must be a subscriber to win. All right, so now that that business is out of the way, we are going to jump into today's reading with the 11-11 portal. So I was guided to pull some particular decks for the reading today. We will see where this takes us. Again, I have no agenda other than just to tap into the very, very potent and powerful energy around this 11-11 portal. All right, Spirit, please let me know what it is that the collective needs to know at this time. What is it that we need to tap into for the energy of the 11-11 portal? And I know today we received snow, first snowfall of the year. All right, so we have here Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. Wow. What a powerful card. And again, that just looks like some beautiful energy there. I can't even, if you're seeing it, you're feeling it. I mean, there is no other way around it. Coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. So if you've been at odds with any situation in your life, you are about to receive resolution to that. Okay? Like, it's giving me long family fights. Like, maybe you haven't been talking to a sibling in a long time. Maybe you have a court battle going on. It's going to finally get resolved. There is something here that's like been going on for some time that you are finally going to see an ending to, resolution to. Not just an ending, a resolution, okay? And it's coming together in harmony. So maybe you're compromising on something. Maybe you have been stuck in your ways on a situation and been so hard pressed to not see the other person's side, or vice versa, right? Maybe it's not you that's been that way. Maybe it's been the other person. They've just been pulling and tugging and not wanting to give in on any particular outcome if it doesn't fully serve them in some way. And so they're like, yeah, I'm not going to give a little because that means then you get some, whatever it is, you know? So anyways, harmony is coming. Resolution is coming. So that is great. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Divine Matrix, which is interconnectedness, synchronicity, and it says guidances. So this also looks like a very beautiful portal here. So I'm going to pull this card as well. And then let's get one more. I already feel like the intense energy surrounding this portal. I specifically feel it in my heart space. So I'm getting heart space activation for a lot of you, for many of you, for all of you. It's almost like, again, your heart space is just being cracked open, wide open, right? See the other person's side of things. Having somebody else see your side of things. All right. Last one out is Sirius Star Blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. Wow, a lot of blue here. So maybe we're speaking our truth about something too. I'm getting throat chakra activations as well. And at the bottom here, we have Solar Light Upgrade. This is solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. Now, I don't know how many of you out there follow the Schumann resonance, but there's been a lot of stuff happening with the solar flare energy that's going around on the planet at this time. So basically, as we wrap this year out, a lot of things are being purged. That's really what this year of 9 feels like, so that we can finally just wrap up whatever it is that's been lingering, right? Old cycles, old thought patterns, old ways of doing things. Maybe it's some self-sabotage, whatever this is, it's going for good. So if you have been digging your heels in and not wanting to go with the flow with the upgrades, you're going to be dragged through it. It's going to flood your system so much that you're going to have no choice but to go with the flow here. And I'm very heavily getting that message from Spirit today. So it's like, go with the flow or be dragged. That is it. All right, so I want to take a look first at this first card and see just what the general message is. Palladian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy that you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Palladians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson that you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and to operate from a higher state of being. Okay, so I just heard take the high road, right? Again, we were talking about coming together, finding harmony, and finding resolution. Maybe that means you need to bend a little. Maybe you can compromise with the other person involved and they can bend a little. And if they are not willing to bend, then you're willing to walk away. So whatever this is that's going on during this time, it's like you're finally seeing the outcome of the situation, and how if it's been a very long-standing situation, how it could have just been easier a long time ago to take that high road and to walk away from it, right? Because what you put your energy towards is what manifests more of that. So again, if you're in this fight energy, like I'm going to be stubborn, I'm going to dig my heels in, I'm not going to bend or break because of this, it might just be easier to be the bigger person, right? I know that our whole lives we've had to be the bigger person. But for this resolution and this harmony, this might be the time where you just have to be like, you know what? It's not worth my time. I am just going to compromise, and even if there's no give or take, sometimes just walking away for your own peace is the compromise. Like that person may not realize it, but maybe they feel like they're getting what they want, but your peace is the more valuable bargaining chip, is what I'm hearing. So whatever this is, for whatever situation you have going on out there, all right, just know that your peace is the most valuable bargaining chip for you, okay? If you're about to lose money, oh well, do you get to be peaceful at the end of it? You know what I mean? Like whatever it is that you are about to lose, if you have to give something up, it's going to come back tenfold. And again, remember that your peace is your power. Okay? So fighting is just kind of like that coal burning deep inside of you. It's not going to turn into a diamond. It's just going to keep burning inside of you. So that's your message for the Palladian activation. Let's take a look at the next one. All right, so we have the Divine Matrix. This is interconnectedness, synchronicity, and guidances. Well, almost like coincidences, but they're calling it guidances. It's not a word. Whatever that word is that's on that card, it's not a word, and my brain can't put it together to say whatever that thing is. All right, you are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you've felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's only important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt loss, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we've all held in our heart of source and love that is our connection to all things. Wow. So again, going back to this card, whatever it is that you feel that you're having to compromise at this time or give up for that peace, it's not truly lost. Okay? Maybe you feel like if it is a relationship that you have invested too much time and energy into it and you're just like, I can't just walk away with nothing. Well, guess what? The thing that you're perceiving as being nothing is your peace, right? And it's going to open up, again, these portals so that you can receive 10 times more than what you're leaving behind, okay? So don't move forward in that lack mindset of, oh, I invested so much time and energy into this and now I'm just leaving with nothing. That's not the case at all, okay? You are connected to everything, right? And you are going to receive way more than you ever put into this. And that brings us to this third card. So we have Sirius Star Blessings. Here's your blessings coming through. So we have yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. The message that comes with this gateway is a giant yes. It brings the energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish come true. This is a time for you to move forward with any projects or ideas that you have felt called to carry out. There is an energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement surrounding you at this time. Whatever dreams that you've been revisiting recently aren't dreams, but premonitions. Know that whatever you're connected with on the inside is soon to be something that you'll be experiencing in the physical. So think about what you desire instead of what you fear. See yourself celebrating as if your wildest dreams have come true. As you do so, you'll be creating the perfect energy for them to manifest in your world. Yes. So again, that's going back to the not focusing on the lack mindset, not focusing on what it is you have to leave or, a perceived loss. It's not about that. Refocus your energy with this portal on what blessings it is that you are trying to call in. Because that's what's coming in for you, okay? Sure, this thing is going to be gone, but you know what? It was not serving you in your highest good. In fact, it's probably been leaving you stressed out and whatever other kind of things that have been happening with it. So anyways, yeah, let's jump into the tarot. So I am going to use my Nightmare Before Christmas deck. And I'm curious in the comments because I know that this is like an eternal debate on whether you think this is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. I'm here in between the two in November, and we're going to see how this pans out. So let's see what we have to go with this reading, please. Tell me more for the collective that they need to know at this time. Okay. Well. It's funny because, all right, I'll get into why it's funny. First of all, when I flipped them over, it looked like 4 cards. I counted them, and then I went, those are the ones I was called to just, there they are. And then as I spread them, there was a 5th card. And then the moon showed up, and I'm like, yeah, okay, so right now in your world, there is something hidden that you can't see just yet. And that might be because you're so focused on 8 of Cups, what you have to walk away from, all right? But here with the Ace of Cups, you're not seeing what new blessings are about to arrive in your life, all right? Now, I am seeing some potential heartbreak here. Okay. There was definitely something that left you feeling less than your normal self. Okay. Something did not mesh well with you, okay? And it's giving me like either betrayal, maybe you trusted the wrong person, maybe you had to walk away from somebody that you still loved. And again, if that doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. This is not your reading. But I am getting heartbreak here and sadness. Even to the point of, like, again, with the Four of Cups, this is Spirit offering you many blessings and you not seeing these blessings. Okay? Like, Spirit's offering you a cup here and another cup here, and you're so focused on the heartbreak and the loss and the sadness of it that you got to open your eyes and face forward and see these blessings that are coming through for you. They're coming from multiple directions. Like, this might be opportunities. You know, again, if this was a job you had to give up, Spirit's got your back and you are being asked to push through and to proceed. And maybe some of you have been in the dark and you're afraid to be seen, like almost to the point of hermit mode, like you're active at nighttime and like going out during the day is getting like vampire, like hiss, like tss. We have strength at the bottom, which tells me that you have had to overcome quite a lot, okay? And it's forced you to rebuild your self-esteem, to become stronger because of all the things that you have been through. And just know that as much as you may still be lingering in this sad energy and you don't feel equipped to be seen to push through, you are equipped. Okay? And it's okay to linger in the sadness and the heartbreak for a time because it serves a purpose. It absolutely does. But also don't live there forever. Okay? You're not meant to like stay broken is what I'm hearing. Some of you feel that you've been broken. I just heard that phrase. I'm going to say it. Here I sit, brokenhearted, went to shit and only farted. I don't know why that came, but I was obviously laughing for a reason. So, yeah, there it is. Somebody's got some hilarious guides, and I know that mine are some of them. They got me cracking up all the time. They give me funny stuff, because that's how I receive messages. I'm seriously, sometimes I'll pull cards and like I'll be listening to a playlist in the background and all of a sudden I'm like reading the cards and then a song comes on and it echoes exactly what I'm thinking and then the words repeat what I just am seeing down on the table and I'm like, y'all are funny. So anyways, I'm also hearing to lighten up, okay? Like, why so serious? So whatever this is, like, it's time to get out of this, okay? I'm hearing that you have dwelled in this space for too long, and it's time to rise. It's time to receive these blessings with this portal, okay? And actually, I've got to pause because my candle just went out. All right, we're back. So that candle I light when I call in spirit. And so when it goes out, I'm like, all right, time to get that back in. All right, so anyways, there's something here that you've been dwelling too long in, okay? The sadness, even boredom, right? Loneliness. Like, I'm getting very, like, solemn, just sadness. Yeah. Like, okay, and some of you might be affected by the seasonal affective disorder because of the light changes and the darkness. But you have many blessings coming, okay? Don't let the seasonal affective disorder get you. Don't let it get you. All right. Let's keep going here. Let's see what else you all are dealing with at this time. What else? Thank you. Courage. Yep, that goes along with the strength card. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So what is it about what you're dealing with is leading you in this like fear mindset? Okay? So Spirit wants you to get out of that. It's feeling a lot like you have done the work. You have sat in the darkness, sat with your feelings, but like you gotta come out of it now. Okay? Like I'm getting you've done shadow work and you've done hermit mode and sat with your feelings, sat with your emotions, and now it's time to rise. Get up and move. Okay? I don't know if that even means to like get up and dance, like get some movement in your body, you know, like just get up and shake and I don't know, do jumping jacks, do something that like shakes up your energy because it needs to be shaken up. It's like you're feeling stuck and you're feeling drained even. So there's something with this portal where if you have a lack of courage, you feel like you have a lack of strength, find something that gives that to you. Like, find your flow state, okay? So, what is it that brings you joy? What is it that you are passionate about? Go do that, right? If it is watching movies, if it is drawing, painting, making music, listening to music, music can be very therapeutic. It can keep you in this sad energy, right? You want to go listen to like some emo music. There you are, sitting in this sad energy, right? But then there might also be something else out there that lifts your spirits and gets your, you know, maybe go listen to some EDM, some dance music, right? The rhythm is gonna get you. You got to get out there and like move your body and shake this off, whatever this is. Okay? Let's see what else we have here. Thank you. We have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Yeah. Do you all know how to do that? Like I said, shake it off. Like go listen to Taylor Swift. Not advocating as much for that one, but if that's your thing, then go do it. Go find, shake it off. Shake it off. Find a song that like gets your body moving because this is what you need. Something is stuck and lingering in there and it's making you feel like you can't move. You can't get up. And so it's calling you to go do something. And again, for all of you, that's going to be something different. Do jumping jacks, do cartwheels. Hopefully you have a house that you can do cartwheels in or jumping jacks in. Because outside is not ideal at this moment where I live. But find something that brings you peace. Like I said, if it's that flow state, maybe it's making art. Maybe it's making somebody smile, even if you're not smiling today, right? So let's see what else we have here. Yep, I'm getting that this portal is very powerful and that if you want to manifest these blessings, it's very important to shake off whatever this negative energy is that you've got around you that's probably just lingering from some of these old situations. And if you want to manifest more, you got to get rid of it. Shake it off. Try saging your house. It was really weird because I was watching some videos today and that Darude Sandstorm song came on. And I waited for that build up and then like I immediately felt called to just start doing jumping jacks with like the drop, the and if you know. So go find that song because that will get your butt in gear. Let me just say that. We have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. All right. So there's something here too where you're needing to build that back up again, okay? Maybe some situation took that from you or left you feeling like you didn't have it anymore, you know? Maybe you had low self-esteem going into it and then this person just shattered it further. And so now you're coming out of a situation with this courage and trying to find your inner peace. All right? Yeah, it's gonna take something. It's like I said, a shakeup. All right, we had one fall on the floor. Let me grab that. Okay, we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. Yeah, like this is what I'm getting, is that some of you are sitting around like wondering what to do next, like kind of in a sad energy. And Spirit's like, you have a purpose. You have something you need to get up and do, whatever that is. Okay? And then bottom of the deck, we have loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. This to me is going back to this interconnectedness. Okay? We are never alone. We are always connected. Whether it's your soul tribe, whether it is your angelic support, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your ascended masters, your archangels, all of them. Okay, they're always here. So if you have to take this part of your journey alone for a little while, it's okay. And it's okay to feel alone, but just know that you are never alone. All right? And that might be why some of you have avoided leaving past situations in the past. I know it can be hard to take a journey by yourself and do things alone for a while. But that's where you sit with your thoughts, right? And again, whether it's the sad thoughts or the happy thoughts, it's literally giving me like child, open your eyes and chin up. Like that's what I'm getting like from your ancestors. I'm literally seeing like, come on, raise your chin, wipe those tears. Time to move along down the path here, you know? So this too shall pass, I'm hearing as well. Also that you're going to alchemize something here. All right? This pain had a purpose. And that there's something that you're going to alchemize out of this, right? It was a lesson. And sometimes these lessons are tough. They're tough, right? Somebody hurt you. And a lot of what's going to happen with these lessons is it's going to teach you many things. First of all, it's going to teach you not to give so much of yourself when there's no reciprocated energy. Second of all, it's going to be, this is what I am no longer willing to accept in a relationship or whatever this is. Again, this could be a job. This could be a friendship. Maybe friendships, you're like, yeah, I can't be your friend anymore. Bye, Felicia. Because you're this kind of way and I don't like that kind of people. You know, I don't know. Whatever it is, right? Maybe someone became very mean and nasty and they did not come off that way when you first met them. Maybe there was like a trauma bond. Maybe both of you or a group of you had like similar interests and similar past life stories and you bonded over that. And then as you grew and evolved, you started to realize that like, ew, that's not the kind of friend that I want. Like there's no reciprocation here. There are no boundaries here. You know, whatever this lesson is, you are going to find a purpose out of it. And you are going to alchemize that pain into something beautiful. And only you will know what that purpose is for you, because each of us have our different life stories and our different journeys. Like for me, I create art. What do I do with my flow state? I typically create art, but I also wrote a book. Like, you know, I do tarot readings. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. And so Spirit is calling on you at this time to take that pain that you have gone through and that loss and to alchemize it into something beautiful, something that brings you peace. Something that brings you joy, that makes you feel connected, right? You are about to receive so many blessings. So maybe your art, if you're creating art, will inspire other people. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, I also went through something similar that you went through, and that art really speaks to me. Even if it speaks to one person, that's okay. It's not for everyone. It's you. It's your cathartic release, okay? Maybe for you it's not art. Maybe you enjoy making music. Maybe you enjoy sewing. I don't know. Maybe you enjoy quilting. Whatever your thing is that brings you joy, alchemize that pain into that. All right. I know that I made a lot of my pieces of art when I myself was going through my own spiritual journey. And I could sit here and talk to you all day about that kind of stuff because it was what I was feeling at the time. So much of my art has eyes and crying. Because guess what? That's how you're purging your emotions. You just are crying out whatever it is that needs to go. All right. And that's part of the sadness that Spirit wants you to just release and let go of and move on from. All right. So if you have like a trapped emotion in your body and you constantly feel the urge to cry, then guess what? That's like your body literally boiling to the brim to be like, please just release this already. Like cry it out. Have a good cry. All right. And just know, too, that you are never, ever alone. If you need help, call on your ancestors. Call on your guides. Like, I like to do a whole ritual around it. I'll sometimes light candles in a circle, put crystals in a circle, and then just sit in like a meditative state. Just like this, right? You in the middle. Here's the protective bubble around you. You are never alone. You're processing things. And then as you let it go, it's gone. And you feel amazing afterwards. And you're like, why was I holding on to this? So there's something right now that's lingering in your energy that is begging to be let go of so that you can receive these blessings. Okay? Spirit has so many blessings lined up for you. You just need to make room for these blessings. All right, let's get some affirmations for you all. Let's get some affirmations for the collective for this 11/11 reading. And if you all are interested in like how to process this kind of stuff, I do have a whole playlist. And it's called like Spiritual Journey or something like that. Go check out those videos. It's very in-depth, and some of those videos are like an hour and something long, and they go really, really into inner child healing and different things like that. And I do put on there that there's a trigger warning because, like I said, some of that stuff that comes up, some people are just not prepared to deal with that and not prepared to hear it. So go check out that playlist if you're in the midst of this. All right. So here's one affirmation. When I introduce joy to the situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Good God, yes. That goes with this card here, right? You're going to have some resolution as soon as you realize that your peace, your energy is your currency. It's your frequency that matters. So if you're engaging with these other people that want you in a fight and want to argue with you, you're saying, yep, I'm buying into that energy, that frequency, by engaging. But by just simply letting it go and saying, I choose joy, that you win. There's no argument. They can't argue with a brick wall if you're not there to argue. You know what I'm saying? We have, to begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. Okay, so this is for the control issues, people. You cannot control outcomes of situations. You cannot control how other people come into situations and handle things. You just can't. So you must get out of the way and let Spirit give you direction. Okay? Again, Signs, synchronicities, offers, blessings have been offered to you, but you've been in this Eight of Cups and Three of Swords energy too much to notice what's being offered to you. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. Yes. So again, control issues. I keep getting control issues here. You cannot force outcomes. You cannot force particular outcomes, especially when it involves particular people, right? Let's just say you're trying to manifest love. Well, you keep telling Spirit, it has to be that person. I have my eye on that person only, and that is the only one I will accept. And Spirit's laughing. You're not going to get that person because that person is not ready or that person is not for your highest good. But guess what? I'm going to show you somebody else that's greater, that's better. But you're like stuck on this one situation, this one outcome. So, live and let live is what I just heard. You're going to ask for the thing, but ask for the way it feels to you, right? Imagine the blessings and how it makes you feel. And don't put a name on it. So don't say, I am trying to manifest love. It must be in this type of body. It must be in this type of whatever it is you're asking for. Just be like, yeah, I want them to be kind. I want them to be gentle. I want them to be respectful. Who cares what kind of body they have? I want to feel loved, respected, honored, treasured. Whatever feelings you want that come with that, okay? If it's a job, same thing. I want to be paid well for the energy that I provide. May I respectfully make enough money for my talents. And may it help humanity, right? With this purpose. Maybe the job you're asking for is not so... How do I put that? How do I word that? Moral. Moral was the best word that can come out for that. Yeah, moral is the best way to put that. So anyways, we're not going to go down that road. Like if the job you're looking for is not morally good, Spirit's going to be like, we're going to block that because it's not for you. You can do better. Okay? It's not that they don't want you. Like if you don't get that job, it's because Spirit's blocking that for you on your behalf because they know you can do better. So there that is. All right. I am going to pull an Art of War card for you to close this reading out. All right. Sun Tzu said the different measures suited to the 9 varieties of ground, the expediency of aggressive or defensive tactics, and the fundamental laws of human nature. These are things that must most certainly be studied. All right. Take time to think. How often are you alone during the course of the day and able to think through important decisions? Sun Tzu's advice is to give yourself time and space to think, to meditate on any serious issues that you may have at home or at work. This will not replace your instinctual thoughts, but will give you enough quiet time in which to hear them. I'm getting that you've all definitely had quiet time. But it's like your thoughts are over flooding with the loss, the sadness. And so it's time to put your thoughts elsewhere, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So I don't have any more messages that want to come through for this reading for today. So happy 11/11. I love 11/11. It's such a beautiful number. I am a life path number 11, and so that is the energy that I choose to exude. Life path 11s can either rise in a leadership role and go for the 11, which is a master number, or they can revert down to the 2. And I'm like, yeah, I think I got to rise to that 11. So here I am. Passing on messages that were meant to be delivered to those who are meant to hear them. So if this message triggered you in any way, you know, it is meant to be. I don't jump on this channel and berate anybody or talk down to anybody. I exude love from a higher place. And every message that I deliver to each and every one of you is spiritually guided. And it is delivered with the utmost respect and love to each and every one of you. So, if there was triggering that occurred here, just know that there's something that you need to look at. Okay? So, that being said, I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. May you all manifest all your desires and all your blessings on this 1111 portal. I do wish that for each and every one of you, okay? Remember, shake up your energy. Do something to get out of the sadness. Even to get out of the SAD, the seasonal affective disorder. Whatever you need to do. Live it up. Be happy. Find joy. Find that flow state. What brings you to that place? Go do that. Alchemize that pain into a purpose, because it has a purpose, okay? All right, remember about the November book giveaway. All you have to do is comment BOOK and you are entered to win any video that I post in the month of November. Anyone, all right? So I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, everyone, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.